What's up guys, Sendo here, bringing you this week in Smash 4 news from the week of October 2nd to 8th, 2017. Here's everything you might have missed. Starting off the week, Smash 4 crew DMG released a Lucas montage titled Mother 3, featuring 3 of their players showing off their cool Lucas combos and strings. Next up, coming in October 3rd, we had the 3rd year anniversary of Smash 4 for the 3DS. I honestly can't believe it's been that long already. I remember buying the game on release day, standing in line at EB Games, and playing with my brother as soon as the game came out. Alright, so for our next piece of news, Southern California, home to some of Smash 4's biggest threats, released their newest power rankings this Tuesday, ranging from the period of July to September 2017. Here's a quick recap. So the top 3 is going to be no surprise to anyone. In first place, we have Larry Lurr, the Fox player. In second place, we have CLG Zone Void, playing Sheik. And in third place, after his hot run at GTX, we have Beefy Smash Dudes Elegant. And coming in at fourth, we have Charlie the King. In fifth, we have Zenny. In sixth, we of course have the Rosalina player, Fallen. In seventh, we have SoCal's very own Shulk, Nico. In eighth, we have Eon. In ninth, we have K9, S. Bruce. And finally, in 10th, we have Pin Global's very own Rich Brown. Now, while we're on the topic of power rankings, Mexico City, the home region of another top Smash 4 threat, MKLeo, released their newest power ranking this week. And without further ado, here it is. In the number 0 spot, we have Mexico City's top player, MKLeo. In second place, we have Bayonetta player, Jag, even though it's technically spot number 1. In the real second place, we have Javi, the Sheik player. In third, we have Captain Levy, who plays Roy. In fourth, we have Surge, the Charizard player. In fifth, we have Hyuga, the 2-Link. In sixth, we have Salva, the Mewtwo. In seventh, we have Yura, who recently made a good run at the Big House, playing Corrin. In eighth, we have Arctic the Fox. In 9, we have Brines, who plays Diddy. And finally, at 10th, we have Meister, the Game & Watch player. And finally, we are starting to approach the bulk of this episode. Every year before the legendary tournament series, the Big House, the Michigan Smash 4 community hosts a stacked local featuring all the top players staying in the region for the Big House. This year, it featured many top players such as C9's Ally, Luminosity Gaming's Abadango, MVG Salem, EMG Mistake, and many, many more. Here's how it went down. Alright, so one of the first upsets of the night, 8-Bit Man took his set over first seed of the event, Salem. Now, neither of these two players played their main, Salem playing his pre-Bayo and the character he was known for in Brawl, Xerxes Samus, and 8-Bit Man playing his new secondary, Diddy Kong. And for the second upset of the night, we have New England's Raffi X, the Rob player, taking it over Cloud9's Ally in a close 2-1 set. And here's how the rest of the event went. So in first place, we have EMG Mistake, who took it over the second place finisher, LG Abadango. In third place, we have the aforementioned Rob player, Raffi X. In fourth place, also from EMG, we have Black Twins 13. In fifth place, we have the E2C Boys, Events to Compete, Tyroy and Darkshad. And finally, finishing in 7th place, we have Ned and MVG Salem. Here's some more news coming out of Mexico City this week. Tournament organizers there have decided to ban Cloud from all doubles teams for 1 month. This decision was in response to the recent controversy around the globe regarding the supposed oversaturation of Cloud in the doubles meta. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. Here's everything that happened at the Big House 7. So, October 6th, the first day of the Big House 7 started with doubles and round 1 singles pools. In terms of upsets, day 1 was relatively quiet with no large upsets, but unfortunately a handful of top players did end up DQing from the tournament, including Shoyo James, the Great Gonzalez, Tyrant, Fatality, and the winner of the past week's S-tier event, GTX, MKLeo. Day 2 of the Big House wrapped up doubles with Zero and Nairo taking the tournament, double eliminating New England-based Light and Pug West. Coming in third was Double Cloud Team, Komura Kiri and Mewtwo King. If you want to check out the full results of the doubles bracket, you can find it in the description of this video. Moving on to the singles portion of the tournament, we saw many upsets happen, one of the most notable being Japanese Nesmane Gackt beating ANTi 2-1. ANTi was then eliminated at 49th by Pac-Man player from New York, Shinji. The next big upset comes from another Japanese player, Raido, the Duck Hunt main, who knocked ESAM in a loser's bracket 2-1. Other upsets include Gackt again, beating Locust 2-1, Bestness over Darkshad, Lagnol over Yumeki 2-1, MVD over Abadango 2-0, and Zenodo over Mistake. With such a hype day 2 of the tournament, it would be impossible to stop the excitement going to day 3 of the event. Also, in kind of Smash 4 news, Ido from Southern California took the Nintendo World Championships this weekend over draw numbers. With the third and final day of the Big S beginning, Michigan TOs took the stage to announce their turn of Frostbite, coming February 9th to 11th, 2018. With Frostbite 2017 being the breakout performance of fan favorite Lucario player, Sue, the 2018 installment will be another one for the history books. Moving on to the main spotlight of the event, the top 32 began with an explosive upset. Corrin player Cosmos 3-0ing Zero's Diddy Kong in the first round of winners to start off the bracket. Following this, Cosmos continued to show excellent play, first by knocking out Void 3-1, and then by clinching a close 3-2 set against Salem. Meanwhile, more upsets were taking place on the other side of the winners bracket, with MVD knocking 2 top threats into losers, first taking a set against Tweak 3-0, and then by winning against Talk Sheep player Mr. R 3-1 before being knocked into losers by DeBuzz. Now let's take a trip down to the losers bracket. So, the first thing that happened that's really notable is Gackt adds another really strong win to his resume by taking out Mistake, eliminating him at 25th. On the topic of the losers bracket, while all eyes were watching Cosmos and MVD making their extremely strong runs in the winners bracket, the ZSS superstar from New England was slowly creeping his way through the losers bracket after falling to Ally in Phase 2 pools. Starting his losers run, Mars defeated opponent after opponent to make it all the way to Grand Finals. On his legendary run, he defeated opponents such as Exax, Gyre, Captain Zack, Void, a revenge set on Ally, MVD, a 3-0 on the best player in the world, Zero, and finally Cosmos, who defeated in losers finals of the event. But in the end, even with his amazing losers run, DeBuzz was the one who went on to take the tournament, only dropping 3 games the entire event, 2 to Nairo and 1 to MVD, proving to doubting spectators that he is still one of the best. And here's a look at how the rest of the bracket went. So of course we have your top 3. We have DeBuzz in first place, Mars in second place, and Cosmos unranked on the PGR, coming in with a super strong third place finish. Fourth place we have TSM 0, in fifth place we have Salem and MVD, and finally in seventh place we have Misfits Lure and Cloud9's Ally. Now if you want to take a look at the full top 32 bracket, there will be a link in the description if you want to go check that out. Did I miss something? Opinions on something that I mentioned? This is only the first installment of the series, so I still have lots to improve on, so please leave feedback in the comment section below. I'll see you next Monday where we'll recap on 2GG Fire Emblem Saga. Until then, this has been your recap on this week in Smash 4.